Lauren, you're sitting, you're listening to this, you're watching this, and you know people will have just recoiled and thought, how on earth could something get to that stage? What are your options if you're worried?
There are a number of options. You can have a look and see what agencies are available to you in your local area. There's always solicitors available like ourselves. You could search for us online at Hudgell Solicitors and contact us if you're concerned about your relatives. There also, you can maybe have a word with your GP to see if they would maybe do an ad hoc visit to assess your relative, see if there's something that they notice that's a bit untoward. Also local authorities as well. Perhaps they could. You could always contact the local authorities if you have concerns. Unfortunately, it's just an escalating problem which needs to be addressed.
Well, this is the thing, you know, it's not the first time that we have seen things like this. You decided to put this camera in. You're obviously hoping against hope that you don't see anything. What went through your mind when you first sat down with that camera and had a look at that footage?
Oh, we were sickened, really. We were shaking, we were so upset and...
Well, let's show people exactly what you did record here. Do we have sound on this, or just the... No, we just have the subtitles.
Tell us what's happening
here on it.
They're mimicking her groaning on here.
Calling her a black witch. Did she do black magic? Then they started swearing. They started talking sexually. Has she ever been? There was words that were just disgraceful as carers and trusted people, and leaving your parents in that kind of care is just, you feel the guilt yourself more.
Oh, OK. Obviously, you then march into this care home with this footage.
Yes.
And what was the reaction? What happened?
They said, basically, they looked at it and said, what do you want us to do?
Meaning, we'll do anything it takes,
Yes.
or meaning, what do you want us to do? What can we do?
Whichever way we take that. I mean, we said, first of all, we want those girls sacked.
Did that happen?
It didn't happen straight away. They kept them on over the night, and in the next day they were sacked.
They were all sacked. They all appeared in court in April. Each one of them admitted a charge of ill-treating or willfully neglecting a person without capacity. And their behaviour was described in court as disgraceful, cruelty and bullying.
Yes.
But they got, I think, was it community service or unpaid, 200 hours of unpaid work?
Yes.
And a fine. Is that enough, in your opinion?
Not really, no, but they have to follow a criteria when sentencing, and if they haven't got criminal backgrounds, they have to sentence them as they can, following the criteria.
Lauren, what would you add to that?
Yeah, they have to sentence them within specific guidelines, and also as well, not to forget that the reason that they were ultimately prosecuted is because you appealed the original decision, which was a caution. So originally the decision was that there would be no action taken.
They have all been banned from being carers again, which is a good thing, I suppose.
Could I just say that the Action for Elderly Abuse got involved?
Now, the idea of more cameras in here, Hayley, the care homes, the statement from the Care Quality Commission read this, is this. Some will see cameras and surveillance as the answer, which is why the Care Quality Commission has published clear information for providers and families to explain the important issues such as privacy, dignity and consent that must be taken into account. But let's be clear, this is about care and the need for providers to recruit, train and develop great staff and managers who treat the people they support with dignity and respect at all times. I expect nothing less. So the idea of being able to fit a camera into each room is a long way off.
Yeah, you've got to have the dignity there. It's got to be placed in a suitable manner. But there are ways around it.
Okay.
What we're asking as part of the petition for CCTV to be implemented into care homes is we're asking people to sign the petition so that it would reach Parliament and be discussed in the government forum. Because we hope that we think we've seen in our firm ourselves a number of situations like this, it's increasing, unfortunately, and we think that the petition and it
And
going
where
to
can
Parliament
people
would...
sign that petition?
I
Online?
think you can search online, yeah, for CCTV in care homes.
CCTV in care homes.
And
Okay.
what about Frida, most importantly of
Yeah,
all? How
how
is
is
she
she?
now?
Doing really well now.
Yeah.
And you're happy with the home she's in? And
She's in the Beverley Community Hospital, so we'd like to thank all the staff there for
Excellent care.
excellent care. All the bed sores have healed.
Brilliant.
They're not totally
They're a lot
gone, but
better,
they're a
aren't
lot
they?
better.
A lot better.
Oh,
Nice,
that's
thank you.
lovely
Thank you
to
very
hear.
much
Thank you
indeed.
very
Thank
much.
you. I'm so sorry that happened to your mum.